What's going on, everybody? My name is Austin. You're back at Perk5 Gaming, and this is Let's Play Doki Literature Club. Now, this game, I don't know what it's about. I saw it on Steam for free. It said it was a horror game, but also listed some hentai type shit. So, I mean, who doesn't like hentai? So, we're going to go ahead and play this game. It's already kind of messing with me because it's already said this game shouldn't be played by people, you know, that have depression, anxiety. It may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age, so, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get into this game, though. I'm going to complain about this. Oh, okay. Team Salvato. This game is not suitable for children who are, or those who are easily disturbed. I say, oh, okay, it doesn't, wait. Yeah, that's I can't load game. Alright, new game. Please enter your name. Perk5 Gaming. Oh, gaming. Okay, I'll just go with my name. Awesome. Perk5 Gaming. Hey! Hi. I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to she might drop to her side. Hey! The girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. Sounds like Brian. Or like, for all you, me and Brian have been friends for years, you know, and he's kind of lazy, so at some points I would just wake up and play his games. Like when I would stay over his house, I'd wake up early in the morning, I'd play on his PlayStation until he woke up because he would just sleep in so much and he's such a heavy sleeper. Anyway. But if he's going to choose after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I decide I idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said it like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Austin. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Austin, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I was mystically going along with whatever she was going on about. Sort of likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content by getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Don't judge me. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. This is perfect for me. Like, they're already describing everything I do. All my free time goes into anime and games. Occasionally porn. We're not gonna get into that. Also, I have no social skills. I don't like making new friends, you know. I have trouble talking to a roommate. When I get a new roommate, I don't talk to them until they talk to me first. That's just who I am. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. A NEET. Look this up. What is a NEET? A NEET or NEET is a young person who is not in education, employment, or training. Ah. Okay, so I'm going to be unemployed and not in college or whatever. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look into a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. You at least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Alright. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I start blinking at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Shut up, Twitter. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way going to your club. Nini? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. I thought I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Here's the thing, if I was offered to go to literature club, I would go. I love literature. I love to read. Like even on my... Ow. Got a skin peeled off my finger. Anyway, but like even on my iPad, I got the Kindle app, and I'm reading through books right now. I'm actually working on the Left Behind series right now. It's pretty good. I recommend that to everybody. I mean, I'm not sponsored by the Kindle app or the series itself, but definitely, like, if you have the time and like to read the Kindle app, and then you can go on Amazon and buy the Kindle edition of the Left Behind series for like $40. So I definitely recommend that series. It's really good. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest, the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to be the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Natsuki, who's that? I promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as she plans all this out. We'll let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I do that too. I like cupcakes. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Okay. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I'm glad it's around the room. What's the literature club? It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you and your boobs. Sayori always looks nice, or Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, awesome, nice surprise. How do you know my name? Who the fuck are you? Welcome to the club. Who are you? Who are you? And who are you? Okay. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year, also known as a freshman. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and turns back to the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. I don't believe that. And this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears to be comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, aside from both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Not really. Hi, Monica. It's great to see you again, Austin. Monica smiles full of with what is with that pose? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely makes me feel a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Austin. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make us some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sarah mentioned, it's widened so that there's space for... Oh, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Suki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Suki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, take a seat next to Sayori. Suki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Suki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Suki. Well, no. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful of food and already has managed to get icing on her face. Good job, Sayori. Good job. Turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Mitsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her stinging glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like had I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't know, I never really drink hot tea. I don't really drink tea at all. Mostly just energy drinks. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri finally smiles herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what did you consider literature club? I was forced. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, no. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if I encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes cool events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can really grow this club after we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Austin, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have any good way of answering that. Manga. What's that? Manga? Manga? I don't know what that is. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Mitsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she must say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's so obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I used to do that a lot. Like, as a kid, I would read a whole lot. Because I didn't really have any friends until, I want to say 5th or 6th grade, when I had my first actual friends that I go hang out with. And, you know, my family will tell you, I was reading since I was, like, really young. I started reading at a younger age than most people. I spent most of my early life anyway, reading. Until I actually, like I said, met some friends and I started going out and doing some more things with my friends, going to their houses and hanging out, you know, sleepover, stuff like that. But I spent a lot of my time reading until I got to, like, junior high school, and then I started playing sports and doing things that I enjoyed other than reading, and I quit reading for the longest time, other than when I had to. And now that I'm kind of getting to a certain degree with my job, between my job and YouTube, it's kind of hard to find time, but I still do find the time to read, whether it's at night before I go to bed or, you know, on the weekends when I'm not doing anything else. I read a little bit this morning while I was waiting to wake up. Anyway, but, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse at me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah. I think it's James Patterson that's really good with that. I like his books as well. James Patterson's really good writer. Same as Stephen King. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, how's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? That's a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Shuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands over her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and show even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess the same for you, Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looked quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Austin? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. The story may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. One thing I'm really noticing so far, before I go any farther, first off, we're dealing with several different girls. In every way, other than their clothes. They all seem to dress the same, but I think it might be like a school uniform. What I am noticing is they're all completely different. You know, starting with their hair. All different. Their eyes. All different. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Also, their personality. Story's really upbeat and really happy. Monika's really, fuck off. Sorry, Monika's really she's not really upbeat, but she seems more mature. I guess how would you say? She's more mature. Whereas Yuri is kind of timid, and then you got Natsuki, who's she's timid, but she's not like full timid. She's defensive. That's what I'm trying to say. She's defensive. She's kind of dismissive, defensive almost. Sorry, I don't know. I'm just gonna continue playing the game. I'm gonna mess with these settings real quick. Sorry, the video just cut out there. I'll have to put that together later. If not, then you'll just see them separate episodes. Whatever works. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Okay. Turn. Austin, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? What if that is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! She wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came out for cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Mom cooks over at me once more. Austin, look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Austin, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Alright. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind was wandering back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess I'll start with writing a poem tonight. I don't know what to talk about. Like, this is actually a really nice game. Oh, writing a poem. Oh. So I actually write poems as well. And I have one somewhere I would read to you guys, but I'll probably wait till the end of the episode and I'll read it to you guys. Anyway. Philosophy. Let me just use big words. Melancholy. Sensation. Vivacious. Heaven sent. Why are they jumping up and down on a quick one? Existence. I guess it's who makes happy, like who would more relate to. Fireworks. Daydream. Extraordinary. Secretive. Friends. Judgment. Massacre. Doki Doki. Skirt. Rain cloud. Unrestrained. Sunny. Shiny. Determination! Alright. Hi again, Austin. Hi, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. Might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back to Literature Club. I was last to come in, so everyone else started hanging out. Never keep your promise, Austin. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Mean ass? Sure, he told me he didn't even want to join the club. Any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Are you threatening to kill me? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, snap, bitch, snap. Actually, I don't know what manga is. Manga, whatever. Natsuki finds herself talking to manga and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Austin only gives it his best as long as you have fun. He helps with busy work without me even asking. Cooking, cleaning my room. Clean your room? Lazy ass. How dependable. Sure, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Austin have been good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she puts me into. Oh, you're even brought me something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. Really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is just a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so you should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She takes another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some stuff of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I saw it in the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closed the book and scans her eyes over the back. This book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't actually give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She's targeted by the people who escaped from a human experiment to prison. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You're right, it sounded like she was going to be a nice source, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Austin? Oh, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy some kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive that on the outside that her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy and that they believe in. And suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out of to be this naive one for letting one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The last thing I can do is listen. The least thing I can do is listen. Jesus, I cannot read today. I'll take a break so I can just take a drink and regather myself, let my eyes, my mouth sync up in my brain. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry, it's not that I want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I sit at my desk and tilt up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book up. I guess it makes it kind of get difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it slips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're even a little closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. That's not the corner. That's like damn near dead center. Now the corner would be like, she'd be like barely in the picture, but she's like full on in the picture. Are you ready? Yeah? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glanced over Yuri's face again, our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed she finished the page for me, so I turned it by my own volition. I almost said violation, I'm not sure why. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. We're having a sensual thumb war. My thumb gently letting go of each page and letting it flutter over to her side, she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Do you think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, Austin, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know if you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. See, this is about my level of awkwardness with women in general. Like, before I even met Natasha, I couldn't talk to females at all. Unless, like, over, like, internet or something first. Like, when I met Tasha, I actually met her through a mutual friend, but I didn't talk to her until we talked online first. And then once I talked to her online, it got more comfortable with her, and then we started talking in person. That's when we ended up actually dating the first time. So, even now, now I stay away from women for different reasons. But like even like I said before, I even had him. But now that I'm not single, like I stay with them. But even before, like before I ended up dating anybody, I was really shy around shit. I can't talk. I was really shy around women. Like there was a time in Poland. My roommate got a girl over, and he brought another girl over, and I didn't talk until she talked to me first. That's just how I am. I don't know if it's like more of a shy thing, or if it's just I'm scared I'm going to do something stupid. You know, and I'm not the only one out there. I know there's other people like that. I'm sorry, I know I kind of ramble on and on. But I'm trying to get myself related, and I'm noticing a lot of relations from the game to me, which is creepy. Don't get me wrong, it's creepy. It's like they literally, it's like they knew I was gonna play this game and like watch my YouTube channel, every video, and like process how I would be in real life. Anyway, done holding you guys up and we finish, or not finish, continue. I got some more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay everyone, I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time for way too long. My brother sent a link. Subnautica cinematic trailer. Oh, he said that to me 13 minutes ago. I'm paying attention. Okay. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Gotta readjust my rope here. My legs are getting cold. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright! I stand up, make a mental note where I left off the book, and slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Our relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, so I never really done this before. Well, now everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on wrinkled and sheeted loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching in their own bags. I do the same myself. Oh, I'm going to save. I'm going to do my best to save at a point where my decisions could change something. And I don't know what this would really change, but it's best that I at least make sure. And also, before that, I want to see if I can find my own poem and I'll read it to you guys. Actually, I don't know if I even still have it, but I think I do because I think I like it. I think when I wrote it, I really enjoyed it. I kept it around. I have so much shit in my desk. Oh, no, definitely. There's most of my pencils. Here it is. Okay. Ugh. Can't close my drawer. Get out of the way, you stupid shoe. Okay. Now, behind this, behind this poem, I was told to write something, or do like, we were supposed to share kind of our experience and who we were in some kind of form, whether it was like just a little poem, a story, a picture, something like that for my CBT class. For those who don't know what CBT is, it's cognitive behavioral therapy. Pretty much teaching me that when I have negative thoughts, to stop it. You know, to like try to, like a thought stopper almost. And I was told to write, not what we were told to write or draw or something like that. I think it was something about like who we were. And so I wrote a poem called I Am, and I performed it already once in front of the CPT class for like 6 people. And so now I got 20 subscribers, so it's a little more... I'm kind of like these people I don't like sharing, but, you know, there's no reason for me not to share with my fans. So, tell me what you think in the comments below. If it's bad, oh well. Alright, so it's titled I Am. I am depression. I am mistakes made, but never learned my lesson. I am anxiety, so I shut myself out from the rest of society. I am hiding from the demons that lurk inside of me. I am lonely, but I really don't want people to know me. I am in pain, like losing me would be a gain. I am lost. To find myself is too high of a cost. I am crippled, not physically, but mentally crippled. I am labeled. Because of my mind, I'm a little unstable. I have to stand strong, because I know life won't be long. I'm in the dark, but I'm striving to find that spark. I'm paranoid, because my trust in humans was destroyed. But outside of these negatives, let me explain some alternatives. I am hopeful, even though I hate to be social. I am dignity, even when I'm treated differently. I am strong, even when my life seems to go wrong. I am smart, even if my IQ isn't off the chart. I am me. That's all I should ever really try to be. So there's that. Put this in my first drawer. So that's my poem. If you have a poem, you can put it in the comment section below. Message me, email, I don't care. Whatever you guys want to do. Now actually I'll probably do that from now on. If I had the opportunity, I'll probably try to read another poem to you guys as I play through. So we're going to continue with the game. I don't know how long I've been recording. Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Yeah, what was that? Did I just say that out loud? That sounds like something my friends would do, so it's like, we do it on purpose. Like, I don't know if she meant to do it on purpose, but like, my friends would be like, you're such a bitch. And they'd be like, what'd you say? So, oh, did I say it out loud? You know, you do it with your friends? I kind of do it with my friends sometimes, but I feel like she kind of into that, but maybe not. I know she gets, I know she said when she talks or she reads, she kind of lets it flow out of her mouth sometimes. Oh. Oh. Don't take that out of context. Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Look at her too, Yuri. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It was actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. There is the reason I was able to tell. It's just, there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their writing style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building on them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying to start new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Azuki can really be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Azuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlights have withstood the test of time. Oh. The last remaining streetlights have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? Wasn't thinking that at all. But it took so a long time to read it. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Eh? That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Jory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. I said, really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolical compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, I'm able to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours is impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Austin. Aw, me too. We'll show him what poem to next. Again, say... Shut up, buddy. I guess we'll go with... I want to show Natsuki last, because like I said, she's biased and she's kind of mean, so... Sayori or Monica? I'll go Sayori because she's my closest friend. This is a good poem, Austin. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I do. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. Or it's just horrible. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break the promise. See? It's like I said before, Austin. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying to do things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori seems the full picture of my motive here. Let's hope to God she doesn't. And again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub my sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. Secret that I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I like it. I like it. Who doesn't like breakfast? I love breakfast. In fact, I've been kind of like this morning. I've been kind of eating out of the mini wheats inside of the box. Just like my teeth, you know? Anyway, Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? I was thinking the same thing. No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, this makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you're late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Maka's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess just look forward to it. Yes, will, Monica. Hi, Austin. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities you think we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, you want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Austin. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to go, or to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. Great job, Austin. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. It's not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it only counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both find people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just like, keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try some new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I always hope you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. So I'm pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. That's called a glory hole. Anyway. It could have been me. See the Russian? The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. It wasn't my home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reeled blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. What the fuck? That seemed like... It seemed like she was trying to find something, and she couldn't see it, because she would have been burned doing it. But at the same time, there's no way she could have been burned at all, because the hole was too deep. And somebody was looking at her. No, I'm not gonna analyze this shit. So what do you think? It's very freeform, that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask about feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on time between words and lines. When formed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. You just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about that is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Sounds like a radio show. Who should show poem to next? Natsuki, she's last. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Maybe? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. So that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Okay. Monkeys can climb. Yes, they do. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Okay. Simple, straight to the point. I like it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take writing seriously. Isn't that the point of poems for people to express themselves? The writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Oh. That's what the last line was about. The last line was talking about she can try, but it never really gets anywhere. That's why she said that's about it. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said before a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the people in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what I meant to. Well, it's what it means to be a pro. Like to learn something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Since everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they were just being nice, there's no way that my poems can stand up to theirs. This is literature club after all. I sigh. I guess what I ended up getting myself into, across the whole room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They usually exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki visibly returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know! I just meant the language, I guess. It was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Austin did too. Don't bring me into this, fucker. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but it's been a long time to establish my writing style. Don't expect a change anytime soon, unless of course I can come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And I'll slap a poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Suki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not why. You're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous Austin appreciates my advice more than appreciated yours. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And you're just full of yourself. No. If I was full of myself, I would literally go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? You want the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as I was still showing up. What is this? I like the music in the background too. It's like a circus. I like it. Nasuki! Nasuki, that doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me and they noticed I was standing there. Austin, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Are you a child, Nasuki? I mean, I guess you're the youngest. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Maybe you should jump out of the reader, not to force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Austin. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Austin? How did I get writing this in the first place? Nasuki did it. Look, I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be, okay, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I agree with them both in some ways, but then again, it kind of goes on the reader, because some people like Yuri likes longer words, you know, more expressive words that kind of leave it up to interpretation, whereas Natsuki likes it simple and sweet. You know, me personally, I don't have a preference. I like poems just in general. I'll read anybody's poems because I like reading. I like reading poems, I like giving feedback, but I mean, doesn't mean I didn't like their poems. I like both poems. I value both advice, so I'm just gonna ask the order for help. Natsuki curves had me dying up any words out of my mouth. So I said, turn to Yuri, but your expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Austin, well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri that what a suck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's her immaturity that she makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes you. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Oh, good God. Big and beautiful. Chill out, Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'm making some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori's husband, whispered to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might have come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. Well, yeah, I was obviously just kind of sat there. You kind of forgot you were part of this game. That's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. Wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own way, didn't she? You can say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Taking care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. It makes the two of us. She can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me. She's causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If I can only get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Austin, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! And in that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too. Their poems will turn out even better. Think to myself, I didn't learn a little about the kinds of poems everyone likes. If they ain't luck, it means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Not of myself with newfound determination. Austin, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams in. Truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent so much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Yeah, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Austin, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hadn't caught on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use. Sayori has an international monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. We are not doing anything because it is time that I save up and end the game. So, yeah. As always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have suggestions, gameplay tips, comments, put in the comment section below, and I will see you all in the next episode.